Please be seated. As Academic Registrar, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to Chelmsford Cathedral for today's Anglia Ruskin graduation ceremony, where we celebrate the success of the class of 2017. The tradition of graduation ceremonies goes back to the 15th century, and it is a tradition that has evolved since. Roughly translated, graduation means taking a step, and symbolises the move of the former student, now called a graduand, into a new role in society as a graduate, where they will use the skills and talents developed during their studies to contribute to the future advancement of society. Each graduand will cross the stage and shake hands with the Vice-Chancellor to symbolise their transition to this new role, and we will applaud them for their success so far and in anticipation of their contribution to society in the future. At the end of the ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor will formally admit all new graduates to the community of scholars, and as new members of that community, as the academic procession leaves the stage, the new graduates will join the procession, and that will bring the ceremony to a close. During the ceremony, those receiving higher awards will have their hoods placed upon them by the Vice-Chancellor to indicate that they have attained the very highest levels of academic achievement. It's almost time for us to begin our formal proceedings, so I hereby declare the ceremony to be in session, and I call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Ian Martin, to address you. Professor Martin.
Graduates, family and friends, colleagues, as Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, it is my very great pleasure to be here today at this, your graduation ceremony. Firstly, congratulations on reaching this milestone and in graduating from your chosen course. Today is not only an opportunity to take stock and celebrate your achievements to date, but to look forward to the multitude of careers that stretch out in front of each of you. Wherever that journey takes you, whatever career you enter, enjoy and embrace change. Challenge, provoke, implement new ideas. Don't be so proud as to not recognise the inevitability of that change and how it will challenge you and those working around you. To quote Albert Einstein, whoever undertakes to set himself up as judge of truth and knowledge is shipwrecked by the laughter of the gods. We will have succeeded, at least partially in our task, if we've given you the skills and confidence to influence and lead the change that will make a difference to the communities that you live in and serve. This year marks our 25th anniversary of achieving university status. On the 16th of June 1992, we became a university, a milestone in a history that started in 1858 with John Ruskin's inaugural address at the opening of the Cambridge School of Art. The power of education, widening access to that education and innovation were part of our institutional DNA from that day forward. Our new strategy, Designing Our Future, was launched this year and outlines our absolute and continuing focus on transforming lives through innovative, inclusive and entrepreneurial education and research. During that past quarter of a century, more than 140,000 students have achieved a higher education qualification from ARU, studying courses ranging from architecture to zoology and pretty much everything in between. Almost every year of those 25 years there have been major changes and advances, and this year is no exception. We were delighted to have maintained our position in the top 350 of world universities. A feat that doesn't sound very much until you realise there are more than 20,000 universities in the world. Indeed, we are ranked highest of all the post-92 UK universities. Whilst there is so much more to a university education than simply securing a well-paid job, we were delighted to see that The Economist ranked ARU as one of the top 50 universities in the UK for delivering a positive financial return to our students. We won the Duke of York Award for University Entrepreneurship at the Lloyds Bank National Business Awards. We've continued to invest in building and facilities. Our new Cambridge Science Centre has just about been opened. And if you wander down the road to our campus, you'll see our new medical school building well under construction. Over the year, academics from all of our faculties, this one absolutely notwithstanding, have carried out important research focusing on pressing issues in the UK and further afield. The research highlights include work on blindness and vision, mental health, ageing, law, finance, business, engineering, and many, many other areas. We're proud of the achievements of our students who've won national and international awards across the range of activities that we carry out. One example is Beatrice Lostali-Sejo, who won the prestigious Macmillan Book Prize for illustration. As a university, we define our success by the positive impact we have on the lives of our students and the communities we serve. For us to succeed, we will need your ongoing support as our newest alumni. That support, I hope, will take many forms. We ourselves can strengthen our university, but without your input as well as our alumni, we cannot deliver everything that we have the potential to do. It really matters, that support. It adds to the value of our education, it helps our researchers push boundaries, and gives us the opportunity to extend what we do to a range of cultural, social and economical events that really help our cities and the wider region. It helps us take our designs and intentions and make them a reality. You have our absolute commitment that we'll do our bit, but if you can stay connected with ARU, you can help on that journey. Before I close, I'd like to make special mention of your families, friends and supporters who have nurtured you, helped you, supported you on your journey through a variety of support, spiritual, social, advice, and one suspects all too often financial. On behalf of all of us here and on behalf of the graduating class, thank you to all of you for that support. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank the staff across ARU, across the faculty, who've made a huge difference to our students' education. They are absolutely passionate about supporting our students, and that I'm something very, very proud of indeed. I'd also like to acknowledge our governing board, who provide us the wisdom and guidance to help shape the university. To our graduates, I wish you well wherever your degree takes you. I hope that you continue a relationship with us. From this day forward, your success and our success are, whether you like it or not, inextricably linked. To finish, I return to Ruskin and some guidance on the use of words. Say all you have to say in the fewest possible, or your reader will certainly will speak short to skip them, and in the plainest possible, or he will certainly misunderstand them. I hope I've not breached Ruskin's guidance. Enjoy the day. Once again, on behalf of everybody here, congratulations. Anglia Ruskin would not be where it is today without each and every one of you. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, thank you. We now come to the presentation of those receiving awards today to the Vice-Chancellor, and I call upon Acting Dean of Faculty, Dr. Peter Crabtree, to present to the Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Science and Technology. Dr. Crabtree.
Vice-Chancellor, it's my pleasure to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Science and Technology for the award of Bachelor of Science, Architectural Technology, Joseph Newson Watson. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Architectural Technology, Salvador Alio. Also receiving the CABE Prize and the SIAT Top Student Award, Nathan John Ashton. Christopher Davis. Also receiving the SIAT Award, Irene Gonzola Herrera. Jack Johnson. Eman Mohammed. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Architecture, Yusen Abong Mark Dick. Usman Turka Mohammed. Matthew James Wright. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Architecture, Desmond Ackham. Grace Ajeen. Akimbambo Olakode Akinroyai. Also receiving the Paul Horan Memorial Prize, Izuna Edwin DK. Bradley Harding. Romy Feroz Nawab. Also receiving the Ingleton Wood Award for Architecture and the RIBA East Student Prize, Cheryl Karen Sutton. Vessel Tabiayan. For the award of Master of Science Town Planning, James Alexander Claxton. Kerry Dawn Cooper. Catherine Liila Fengower. Graham Edward Leslie Stutterly. Also receiving the Royal Town Planning Institute Student Prize, Matthew Owen Wild. Lindsay Marie Wright. Vice-Chancellor, that partially completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Dr. Crabtree, thank you. We have many distinguished academic staff at Anglia Ruskin University, and I should now like to ask one of them, Professor Hassan Shavani, to come to the stage to offer a few words. Professor Shavani.
Thank you. Vice-Chancellor, respected faculty, administrators, lecturers, friends, parents, distinguished guests, and last but not least, the graduates. I'm here to plant a seed with you, the seed that will inspire you to move forward in life with enthusiastic heart in a clear sense of wholeness. The question is, will that seed have a chance to take root, or will the manufacturers be obliged to use one of their seeds and give it to me, and then they end up suing me? The seed comes in the form of proposed hypothesis. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Everything in life happens for a reason, to encourage us to grow stronger and succeed in future endeavors. As a scientist, how can I prove this? Well, I can't. But you graduates sat here in front of me today provides me with some evidence, and that is the important thing. Although I can confirm whether the data set is statistically significant, another thing is of great importance, and is just letting each other know that we are here and part of a larger self. Here we should realize what we are dealing with. we have no limits. We cannot be contained because we are the container. I used to believe who I was ended at the edges of my skin. I have been given the vehicle called the body through which I should experience creation, although I could have asked for a sportier model. But then I learned that everything outside the vehicle was part of me as well. I'm truly excited, proud to be present and fully connected to you at this important moment in your journey. I hope you are ready to open the roof and take it all in. I'm sure you will agree with me that we should thank the faculty and the department who, through dedicated administration and lecturing, created the optimal community for education which you were part of. A place where teachers' knowledge and experience is necessary to be productive in life and has prepared you for the next journey. I have been out there for 30 years. The wild world out there is a very, very cruel. It's a wildcat that can rub up against your leg until you pick up and pet her, and then out of nowhere, she will scratch you across the face. It can be rough out there, but that's okay. You are ARU trained and know that Subway and Papa John's can get you through many parts of life. During your time, our faculty has also faced its share of challenges and has worked hard to establish its identity in an increasingly competitive environment. We value ourselves as a multidisciplinary group within the built environment and associated engineering. We know that you all understand the importance of the ability of the diverse professionals of sector to be able to communicate and work together to improve community and well-being within society. Our research philosophy focuses on future cities, smart systems, and how infrastructure, networks, and communications need to adapt and transform themselves in response to future challenges such as climate change, resource and energy shortages, and finally, aging and increasing population. Such challenges cannot be tackled by one discipline alone, and professionals across the sector need to collaborate to create smart and innovative solutions. As graduates of this faculty, you are ideally placed to work in such multidisciplinary teams at the front line of responding to these global challenges. Last year, the Department of Engineering and the Built Environment won a €5 million research project. This is the largest research project to be won by ARU. The project, known as Liquefact, takes a holistic view of effective ways to mitigate earthquake-induced disasters in European communities. The project deals not only with the resistance of structures to earthquake, but also with the resilience of the collaborative urban community in relation to their quick recovery from such occurrence. This year, we completed the Reconnaissance project, structural health monitoring of expensive building subject to explosion and earthquake. This project was rated as excellence by European Commission for deliverables, impact, and project management. Additionally, we have won a 2.1 million euro grant for the development of energy and water-saving bathroom flushing systems, and a 1 million euro on the Erasmus Plus initiative for the development of collaborative research and innovation with SMEs across Europe. These projects are exciting challenges for us. You will find similar challenges in your career, and I hope that during your time here you have learned that engineering and technology only make sense when they are driven by society and community. We have hit the ground running in the same way that I am sure that you will hit the ground running. We pride ourselves on our pragmatic, no-nonsense approach where communication and collaboration is valued, and I know that your time with us at ARU will stand you in good stead for the rigor of today's workplace and the challenges that lie ahead. Once again, well done. You have done us and your family proud, and last but not least, yourself. I wish you all the best of luck.
Professor Shafani, thank you. We now continue with the presentation to the Vice-Chancellor of those receiving awards today. So I call upon Acting Dean of Faculty, Dr. Peter Crabtree, to return to the podium to continue the presentation of graduates to the Vice-Chancellor from the Faculty of Science and Technology. Dr. Crabtree.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to continue the presentation of graduands from the Faculty of Science and Technology. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Sciences Construction, Jacob Mark Betts. For the award of Bachelor of Science Construction Management, Craig Chapman. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Construction Management, Temideo Stephen Abidi. Gregorio Andrade. Raymond Asari. Luke George John. No, oh, sorry. Michael Burko Miruku. Luke George John Bottineau. Phil Carter. Also receiving the CABE Prize, Christopher Cull. John Egmore. Davide Fashol. Also receiving the CIOB Essex Centre Prize, Tessa Claire Francis. Faye Green. Viraj Vijay Kotecha. Also receiving the CIOB Certificate of Excellence, Sophie Margaret Lane. Matthew William Alfredo Letts. Jamie Charles Mansell. Lewis Marsh. Camilla Molnarova. Chinyi Lugo J. Okonkwo. Ben David Shadwell. Matthew Stimson. Andrew Stubbs. Taylor One. For the award of Higher National Certificate Civil Engineering, David Ackerell. James Barron. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Sciences, Civil Engineering, Michael Robert Ferguson. Edward Joseph Hart. Ibrahim Matovu. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Civil Engineering, Mahmoud Ahmed Mahmoud Abigail Majid. Ahmed Ali. Abdulaziz Noref Alotabi. Omar Alal Ali. Hayden Peter Backhouse. Gary Lewis Culver. Kassan Dadev. Tom Grantham. Yaqub Mustafa Karkana. Dean Ketch. David Andrew Keith. Reginald Emmerich Vidal King. Billy Marsh. James Meredith. Thomas Moffat. Kavandu Silva. Jake Andrew Randall. Frederick Saville. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Civil Engineering, John Oluwafemi Akinola Aligan. Ferris Altimadi. Also receiving the ICE East of England Award for Academic Achievement, Joseph Baker. Siobhan Cooper. Mark Haggis. Nelson Mumba Kaoma. Michael Afosu. Jacob Anthony Peterson. Levi Siduna. David Weir. For the award of Master of Science Civil Engineering, Ryan Dewing. Robert Maffigo. Vice-Chancellor, it is now my pleasure to present those who have been awarded higher research degrees. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Managing Conflict of Interest in Professional Accounting Firms, Maria Ishak.
Not least, congratulations, brilliant.
Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduates for me to present to you today.
Dr. Crabtree, thank you. We are now nearing the end of the ceremony, but first I would like to ask Christopher Davis, one of our wonderful new graduates, to come to the podium to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of all those receiving awards today. Christopher.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow graduates, it is my pleasure to offer the vote of thanks today from myself and behalf of all the students graduating at today's ceremony. Around 3 years ago, I started my journey here at Anglia Ruskin University, and I must say, what a journey it's been. Although mine may have been different to some of the graduates here today, we have all accomplished our goals with the help of so many, so please forgive me if I forget to thank anyone in particular. As graduates entering the professional domain with the invaluable knowledge we have gained here, we will make the world a better place with innovation, creativity, and vision. So firstly, I would like to thank all the academic staff at Anglia Ruskin University. Their endless teachings, support, and guidance have been the true foundations of what we have built our success upon. For myself and many others, they have been the ones to challenge and inspire me, and without them, I would have never known my true potential to achieve. I would also like to take the opportunity to thank all the countless remaining staff here at Anglia Ruskin University. They have all worked tirelessly in providing the infrastructure and countless services for all students. From the library, to the student union, to the eye centre and department offices, there are so many people engaging with the students and working behind the scenes. We are all so grateful for their hard work and dedication in making this campus an amazing place to learn. To the families, friends and loved ones, thank you for being here today. If you could all take a moment to look at the people you're supporting, I can honestly vouch for them in saying that there is no one else they'd rather hear spending this day with, so thank you. So a huge thank you for your moral supports, proofreading, late nights and cups of coffee. Your understanding to our stresses and continuous support have undoubtedly been a huge factor in why we are here today. Although we are all graduating, you all deserve medals. Fellow graduates, after all those years of hard work, I am proud to congratulate you on your achievements today. And although this ceremony marks an end of this stage of our lives, it is also a start to new beginnings. And I know that you will all continue to develop and learn to be amazing professionals. So I wish you all every success in your journeys from here. Lastly, to the Vice-Chancellor and our guests, thank you for being with us today. And it has been an absolute honour representing all those graduating today. So thank you to you all.
Christopher, thank you and well done. I would now like to call for one final time on Vice-Chancellor Professor Ian Martin to address the graduates. Vice-Chancellor.
And now, would all those who've been presented to me here on the stage please stand? As Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas and awards for which you have been presented to me today. As a member now of the community of scholars, take all that you have learnt into society and uphold the values of freedom and thought and scholarship. Our warmest congratulations to each and every one of you. Very well done indeed. Each of you has received incredibly warm applause from your friends and supporters in the audience. As a number of us have commented, your journey has only been helped and aided by those sitting on this side of the audience today. An acknowledgement of that, could you turn and face your friends, families and supporters and return the thanks to them through the usual way. Once again, congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the ceremony, so I hereby declare proceedings to be closed, and can now I ask everybody to stand for the academic procession.